I normally don't do videos regarding hockey while hockey's on, and it's 1-1 Pittsburgh New York Islanders in the second or the third period, I should say. And that game's gone kind of crazy. Goodbranson with a goal. You're welcome, Pittsburgh. Now, and not only that, but Goodbranson with a goal in the playoffs means they won the Pearson trade because Pearson doesn't have a goal yet in the playoffs. Where you at, Tanner? Okay, all kidding aside, Columbus tonight, here's the thing. So there's a lot of debate going on. I've been watching it on Twitter, also on the community tab of the channel. Columbus last year went up 2-0 on the Washington Capitals. Tonight, and when I do the review, I'll get more into it. Columbus has gone up 2-0 on Tampa Bay. There are similarities, but that's where it ends. It ends with the fact that it's 2-0. It's how they're doing it. As Doug McLean and Colby Armstrong just very well pointed out on Sportsnet, they're playing the trap. Tortorella has them playing the trap and just breaking up every single potential big pass for Tampa. Tampa's getting frustrated. Kucherov completely snapped in this game. And towards the end of the game, he got thrown out on a boarding call. And again, I'll get more into that when I get into the review later. But they were talking about, game 3, Kucherov had 5 points. We'll see how it turns out in the next game. And all I could think is, if he's playing, and not only that, but Stamkos, mostly invisible. And Matt Duchene, pretty good game by Duchene tonight. So if you're a Columbus fan and you're thinking, is this the same as last year? No. Last year, Columbus took advantage of the fact that the Capitals had Grubauer in net, and Grubauer was not very good. They won both of those games in Washington in overtime. They were close games, and they barely won them. These wins over Tampa, supposedly the best team in the league, the only way that I can describe it, and I mentioned this on Twitter because I believe it's a Tampa Lightning fan that was asking me, how's this happening? Look, Tampa hasn't played a game that's meant anything for months. Columbus has been playing to save their lives for at least a month. They came out of the trade deadline muddled and not playing very well, and then they started picking it up. And they picked it up heading into the playoffs. But we all looked and we went, well, it's Columbus and Tampa. And you look at that 17-3 spread that the teams had in the regular season in favor of Tampa, and you go, well, Tampa's going to kill them. You look at the fact Tampa's got 62 wins. Here's the problem. Tampa, not enough intensity, and when it shows up, it's showing up in a way that causes penalties. They're taking stupid penalties, and Columbus is making them pay for those stupid penalties. This is a whole new season, and John Tortorella right now, that's the best coaching I have seen in the playoffs in a while. Like since last year with Barry Trotz or Gerard Gallant last year. This feels different. Tampa Bay going into Columbus must win. Columbus, these aren't fluke victories. They have outscored the Tampa Bay Lightning 9-1 in the last 5 periods of hockey. This was a slaughter. There's no way around it. Now, for Tampa, the benefit is, since it was a slaughter, the Lightning can't say, well, we were close. Well, we lost, but, there was that bounce in the second period. No, this is not close. They're losing 5-on-5. They're losing the special teams battle. They're being outplayed in net. Hedman, I don't think Hedman's 100%. I really don't. I think we're going to find out that Hedman shouldn't be playing after this series is over. Stamkos, you're the leader. You're supposed to be the guy. Game 3, put up or shut up. And for Kucherov, man, for a guy who scored 128 points during the regular season, he has got just bupkis in the playoffs, and he got himself 15 penalty minutes tonight. So he's got 15 of something in 2 games and at 8 points. Is the series over? No, I'm not trying to say the series is over, but this is remarkable. This is a remarkable turnaround. And congratulations to Columbus for putting the smackdown on a team with 62 wins. And the funny thing to me was, and I did tweet out about this as well, that in the first period, Columbus makes it 1-0. And what do they post? The greatest teams in sports that didn't win. 73 wins for the Golden State Warriors, lost in the finals. They said 16 wins for New England Patriots. They lose in the Super Bowl. They had the 62-win Detroit Red Wings, who lost in the conference final. And the one for baseball, I want to say Mariners. I'm not sure which one they showed, but just ton of wins in the regular season, and then postseason, no. So it's not just hockey. This isn't just a President's Trophy thing. This happens in all of sports. Just in hockey, it seems like it happens every year. So there you go. Columbus playing like the team they were supposed to be coming into the trade deadline right now, to the chagrin of the Tampa Bay Lightning. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section below as always. And the question becomes, can Columbus finish this off? And honestly, the way Tampa's played the first 2 games, part of me's hoping, you know what, maybe that's for the best. Tampa, it once again shows that when you are that far ahead of the rest of the league and there's no pressure, I really think it's counterproductive, because come playoff time, you got to turn it on, you got to crank it up, and you're playing against a team that's already done it and been doing it for weeks. So there you go. Be interested to know your thoughts. Hit like and subscribe. If you're browsing your way through, you just tap it upon this video, and hey, the playoffs are crazy. And for home teams, right now, they're below 500, and we'll see if they can get back to 500 with the Islanders against the Penguins. I love this game. Thank you guys so much for all your support. I'll talk to you again soon.